simply empty. It's just some good positioning by Vanity, though. Just pulling all the way deeper over towards that mid side to potentially catch a couple of rotations. It's not going to happen, though. Starting things off here with Rossi with that first kill. The two other players from Immortals making their way back. It's a 3v3.
Standing ahead.
No!
One enemy remaining.
You shouldn't be ready. You look at the wall, it's going to separate these two players from the rest of sight. Now, never mind, they're going to come pivoting back, trying to take this fight. Emil up top in kitchen, only good for one. It's a 3-for-2 trade. As Cloud9 Blue have to reset themselves and see what they can find. Zeppa towards orange. Spike, not even in their hands. It's actually back towards undertube, so they can't even get a spike plan in this situation.
Nope, it's fully controlled by Immortals. Cloud9, I actually had just a little bit of hope in their actual setup. Like you said, over that mid side. Very, very good idea. A couple of wild headshots, but it's really going to be Cloud9 actually leaving out this A site. And I was about to say, Rossi, he has it all in the mid side, but Vanity takes him down.
Now he's grabbed a Spectre here. Jonah P really cannot contest this. Oh, never mind. He's going to go for it. 30 HP lost. Mitch even finding another kill on an A-lurk, watching for shot-up's aggression. Ooh. Jonah P will strike for one, though, with his share, but he doesn't know that Zeppa slipped up top too. And while he might deny the spike plan, he won't. All of this time, Leap is just drawing attention. And look at this. Rotations are in, and Zeppa's got a flank on this last player, Genghsta. It's a tricky position, and Cloud9 Blue. That
peak wasn't exactly peeked out on. And also, folks, this is actually Vanity's like first tournament actually playing Viper. Very well done thus far in terms of utility, and that's already going to be an early push from Cloud9 Blue over towards mid. Big win over in tunnel. Leaf still trying to fight through alongside Zeppa. Rossi has the cross, but misses out on the initial shot. Hello, Emil! Emil! Where did he come from? And he's going to be able to get two. That they could have potentially played in the middle of sight gets broken down, but everyone has already backed out. Vanity has the snake bite lineup. He already threw out one. He throws out a second. No and goes to defuse. Mitch gonna be able to get two. Down goes the Viper's pit. And now there's only two players remaining. Mitch trying to get the peek in. The Ares of Genghsta connects, but nobody's gonna be able to defuse. What a hold from Cloud9 for Immortals. That all of that was expended. Now Cloud9, they can really just farm up this next round, just trying to improve their economy a little bit more. Immortals, they do have a good hold here in the middle of sight. 3 players around. Shot up going to be able to get one. Rossi over towards the mid side with another kill onto Vanity. Vanity, he was on the flank. Everyone else for Cloud9 is in the middle of the A site. They have actually a wall up to be able to plant. Out goes the wide swing from Jonah P. Good spot from Zeta, but Rossi, uncontested, he gets the kill, meaning that we're at a 2v2.
Yeah, these rounds are getting exceptionally close.
One enemy remaining.
Lesser guns from Immortals doing damage. Now it's Leaf. It's not a bad round, though, from Immortals. Knowing that the last round, only one person survives. Having this round here, only 2 players survive, you're going to feel the economic heat. And you
look at the angle over towards Snowman. It's a little bit cheesy, but
his back is turned.
On a silver platter. Rossi takes down one of the most important ultis in terms of a B hold. And now Rossi can continue to hold this site.
Yeah, and he had that poison already with that snake bite lineup. Emil up top, 100 ping. It doesn't really matter. Emil finds a 3K to close out the round, and well, he's gonna take it from right underneath Cloud9.
Oh, dude, I'm an Emil stan at this point. Holy. Dude has 8 kills. He's playing with 100+ ping at the moment, and he's playing in a server with 10 tier 1 players. Unreal. Unreal already.
It looks like they're just going to try and full send into the A site. This time there is no fake. There is no ruse. And well, that's a lovely shot. Hunter's Fury coming out. It's a counter back from Genghsta, but it's not going to connect onto Zeta. Zeta looking for Rossi. Emil's made a rotation on in. He's boosted up towards the top 10. However, in top 10 or top nest, if you want to call it, he's dueling against Zeppa. He still wins out that fight. Nonetheless, so with that fast take from Cloud9 Blue, catching Immortals off guard, it looks like it could be a round of low. Genghsta and Shot Up trying to work in tandem to bring this back.
Shot Up getting shot. There's one person actually going for a wide swing. That was Vanity, but Shot Up ends up getting that trade anyways. Dismissed right in the middle. Leaf was there too, but he's not going to be there for the swing anyways. But with time, disastrously low. Shot Up trying to force out the situation onto Zeta over towards main. Leaf, what a genius though, right? Booking it all the way back towards main. He doesn't expect it at all. He only takes a shock dart on. Shot up. This is ballsy, but it could be the timing that he wants. And indeed it is. Same thing with Jonah P. 2 players from Immortals getting some big early picks. One of them very ballsy to go into that back line. But as this goes down, Cloud9 going to be able to plant the spike all the way over towards that B site. Zeta still trying to cover. Emil with a big kill onto Zeppa. Mid still trying to hold it down. 1-man advantage back for Immortals.
Lockdown goes in. That makes things a lot more difficult. Zeta sitting on just 100 HP, and I love this. They're getting aggressive. They want to try and take the fight. However, with too many players, it's not going to be doable. Immortals take a 4th round in attacker spawn as the Viper's pits come out to take control. However, Leaf is just going to sit and play with his right click.
Yep. Leaf just wants to go for a couple of right clicks. That's great timing from Emil, but that's really about it. What comes down to the defense now, Cloud9 has a couple of players around all throughout the perimeter, but Immortals, they have full control. Jonah P, he actually got a little bit scared by his own teammate, but all good FNS. Immortals now 3-man up. The defuse going down. Vanity has no chance. He gets overwhelmed.
All right, the swap with the operator back to a Phantom here as Jonah P and Shot up together in the backside.
Oh, this wall's gonna go down at really any moment, but that is so unfortunate. Shot up. He takes a random headshot through the smoke, and he ends up going down on a hit to a singular body shot. Now in comes the invasion of C9. They end up getting another one in the back line. That's 3 players going for a wide swing. This wall is helping them so much. It is just siphoning all of these Immortals players into 1v1s, and Cloud9 has Immortals right where they want them. Just a little bit. See if that util actually works out though. Vanity, what a lineup! Holy! That snake bite actually landing right in the middle of default all the way from the mid side. That's going to delay the plant just a little bit more. That actually does allow all 4 players to be here at the same time. Excuse me, all 5 to be here, ready for that retake.
Wow.
And indeed it goes down at the same time. Zeta and Leaf gonna be able to get 2 kills. Leaf coming up from behind, and that's a 3rd free one for him. His Blade Storm getting dangerously close. Renee, Immortals making their take. There you go. Emil, there you go. Yeah, Emil was just forgetting about the second part about holding an off angle, actually looking at the off angle, but we're good. He ends up getting the kill anyways. Immortals now 2-man up again on just Spectres. C9 currently with 3 players in the back line. Yes, they have control of this site, but there's so much util in the middle here. Some of it gets scattered though. Vanity with a big kill onto Rossi. 2 more players remaining now for Immortals. Kill back from Zeppa. Emil now the last one remaining in a 1v2, but Zeppa is all too close and gets the trade in on time.
Lovely Aljo and Tag will get the info that there are 2 players in the deep in Zeppa. Oh, a great moment to pounce. However, Genghsta spinning back with that Ares is good to find a second off of it. 4v3.
Plant the spike.
Both the Sova and Viper here again to use that util to maybe cause a delay. Oh, he looks the wrong way. Jonah P wanted to break the bolt, but he gets caught. Now with 3v3 as Rossi's going to trade back. Now things are getting a little bit dicey for Cloud9. Blue has shot up. Great with that dismiss. Is going to draw attention and take his life back to the middle of sight as Mitch in a 1v2. He's got 1 flanking up between screens and him, and it's difficult as he's just dancing around. And well, he could have stuck the spike, but he's got no information on these last 2 players. It's so tricky to play. Is now shot up on the high ground. Recon ball broken, distracted, and Immortals off of a towards Fox. However, he's gonna get a little bit too aggressive, and his head bumping on top of the roof. Zeppa there to try and help him out, but with the better rifles and the better guns, it's all Immortals so far. Zeta up close will be lucky to find something. They actually all go around him, and he gets on the rope. You know, shooting the classic, put a leer out. It spins back from shot up, and all my worries have been relieved. As Vanity in the 1v5, he's, I guess you could say, looking for damage, but I think at this point in time, he's, I don't even know what he's gonna look for here. It's definitely damage and maybe ult points, but other than that, it's not much else.
Hey, Emil.
Hey, you got 1.
Hi, Emil. Oh, that is so evil. Genghsta, come on, man. He's like...
Landed heavy onto both Genghsta and Jonah P, so it's going to weaken them a whole lot. A lovely shot from Vanity. Zeppa taking a swing from high-low. Unfortunately, the low play doesn't work out, and you're going to try and recoup here. Use a Hunter Seer. However, Vanity gets spotted out last second, or he didn't even get spotted. He just got tagged, and he goes down for a 4v3. Immortals can reroute, but look at this, Gus.
Oh, no. Look at this spot. Leaf has it all. He waits for 1. He could potentially get a second, but he's going to start already with 1. Emil down to 70 HP off of that. Zeta needs this kill, and Zeta's going to be able to get it. And now it's Mitch in a 1v2 in the middle of this site. Lockdown goes down, but Rossi! Incredibly low. But again, both the Viper's Pit and the lockdown going down. Zeta had no chance of making it into the middle of the site with time. But this is good, though. Did he spot out the nano swarms? He certainly did catch the turret. And there you go. No, he's just spraying through just to try to get rid of everything. And now the Viper's Pit has actually gone down because of how far away the Viper is. The nano swarm's still there. The second one is still there. Zeta hasn't cleared out anything. And Zeta, absolutely done for. Has to be. These last two players, they haven't even peaked yet, and they keep delaying time. Little did he know is that he...
Targets destroyed.
Not too bad of a setup as Emil's going to get in for that one push down, but Jonah P is going to find the head of Leaf, and that's opened up this site.
There's still one over towards that back line, still trying to fight, still trying to get a couple of picks in, and there you go. It was Zeta! Zeta!
What?
Zeta out of nowhere, and Zeta's still alive! Still trying to rotate around that back area, and Zeppa gets Rossi, who was in the middle of the middle box. Emil now in a 1v3. You get a 1v2.
30 seconds left.
Oh, Vanity making that cross. Oh, that's a far classic shot. A far classic shot for the 11th round. Immortals, that was the round where they could have almost fully reset Cloud9, but it's such a scattered buy here, and I think this is the perfect time for Gunbo to call attack pause because you have to work out what's the buy, and you're in this situation because of a crazy hold from Zeta. A crazy hold. And well, he could have had a fourth there had it not been for Zeppa. However, he's going to immediately back away and see if he can stay alive. However, one player slips through, shot up, risking it all, and Vanity can spray through the box, but he's dealt with them accordingly. He's gonna even get aggressive. Vanity is unstoppable. Spike down, but that doesn't mean anything if you're Immortals.
No, not at all. Not at all. Emil, well, it's certainly a chance. It's a 1v5, no flank coming in. There goes the elevated eye already, and Emil already running for the hills. Sully, you already see the economy in the top right corner, or bottom right corner, excuse me. I can't even, position things right. Emil
looking for something down towards mid. It's Mitch that is very cautious, and Vanity denying. That's a kill that activates the Viper's Pit, and that is B site. Not on full lockdown, but definitely.
Oh, look at him go. Look at him go deeper.
Difficult. Oh, Emil right through the corner. It's going to be Vanity to find it. That's 2 kills for the Cloud9 blue side. And now Immortals are scattered across the map, and they have to find a recovery.
Immortals, this is just the most disaster start, but if you're Vanity, we absolutely take those. And it's Mitch with another 1v1 win. Shot up at the same time with a wide swing over in heaven. Still helping out a bit. The last 2 players for Immortals making quite a bit of noise, making their way over towards the A site. Zeppa has the angle. He gets a lot of damage onto Jonah P. Jonah P down to 70. Good defense from Zeppa. And Cloud9 blue finally get their way forward.
Work back in the garage, and it looks like this is a retake setup as already. Mitch is elected to fall away. He's going to challenge in garage if he can win this fight, which he does. That's the main smoker. The post-lane Yutzel gets significantly weakened now in this situation.
Retake's gonna be a little bit tough, but
Spike planted.
still, excuse me, the hold's gonna be a little bit tough, but Mitch is still gonna be able to get 3, isn't he? And the rest of Cloud9 are already around. This map 2. Let's see if this force buy is successful, as they have quite a bit of opposition from Cloud9. Leaf actually ends up getting headshotted in the middle of his dash, and Emil is actually able to get 2. Cloud9, they still have 2 players right in the middle of A trying to hold it down. Vanity gonna be able to get 1, but it's only 1. Zeta's there for the trade, but now he's down to 40 HP. Rossi chasing him down, but although it's a 1v2, it's a very possible one at that.
Mitch knows that at least one player is going to be low HP, that being Rossi. He takes the early swing, and if he had won that fight, it would have most certainly been on a decent flank. Oh, he makes a noise. Never mind. I thought he was going to try and rework back into grass and maybe catch Emil, but he's ready. Swing's coming in. It's shot up. It's charging up that ultimate, and it's a nice cleanup here for the camp of the Immortals side. I think Emil has now put himself only, 1. He just spotted shot up. A shot up certainly spotted him. A lovely smell. However, Rossi swinging from the windows side. That's going to open up the B-bomb site. There is still one, that being Zeta, and another rotation coming in late from Vanity.
Zeta's exposed, and look at the flanking already. Look at the wraparound. Jonah P holding W, helping out and taking down Zeta. Emil going to be able to take down 1, and oh my God. It's all just an absolute disaster for Cloud9. But Zeppa, as long as Zeppa's still alive, this team...
Player on deathly low HP, but it's a crossfire that's being held. Does Zeppa understand? Oh my goodness, he's got a 1v5.
Right.
He's got an ace.
Oh my God.
Zeppa to pull the clutch, and that's the ult online, but it doesn't really matter because he's got the round. Immortals.
He's the future. No way you look at a clip like this and you say that Cloud9 doesn't have this in the bag. Like,
you know, it's crazy. So we almost had a 1v5 exactly like this yesterday on Haven.
almost. That A area, and this is good though. This is good. Cloud9 on the pistol. They put 3 players over towards long. They could be able to make it work, but I don't think it will, Sully.
Yeah, Leaf going down. He wanted that ult torp, splash the fight. They're not getting any kills. As both players blinded, but with just a classic, Zeta wasn't going to win that fight. 5v2 wins. Last 2 players from last round, but the last 2 players in this round. Alarm bots. I don't even know if it got triggered. Emil's going to take this swing, and well, it's clean. I think he would have loved to be able to go back in the last and get a rifle, but I mean, make do with what you got. Maybe get something, maybe get 2. Surely not another 1v5, as I mean, 2-3 players. There's even one coming on his backside. Vanity. Damage is going to be nullified just because of the economy situation that's going on for Immortals, and at least Fade Smoke goes out, but he's not going to have any util to help him out. Leaf falling, and then a second of Zeppa.
No, that's literally just a free take. Like, that Cosmic Divide was bound to go down by the end of that ulti. Also, great setup here. That shock dart heavily connecting onto Emil, but still not going to go down. Vanity gets one back in main. Shot up with a kill over in heaven. Vanity and Zeta, both in their own little corners, going to be able to get 2. Watch out for the flank coming in too. Jonah P on his lonesome, and there goes the flank.
A little bit more room to work with. However, the Zeppa
this pop.
coming in through. That is deadly. That is deadly. It could be 2, and it certainly is. Not from the frenzy, but there's a third shot up dancing between this Cosmic Divide. It's Vanity from the other side of Garage to find it. Emil alone in the middle of sight. A shock dart's going, and he is surrounded. 2 versus 1. It's winnable for Genghsta, but the smoke in his face. He's not going to find the spam. Nova pulls just in case, and that is an eco round from Cloud9 Blue. Zeta isn't too far off that rotation. He's got the up, and he's holding this frost. They've got no util to hold him back, and well, he's gonna go for another peek. Leaf is gonna deny. He's got the dash, but he's taking it to the left side. He will smoke himself out as play with here with the op.
All right, but it's still going to be very much expected. The Vanity is here. They're going to clear that 100 out of 100 times anyways. But Vanity is still going to win that out anyways. Rossi there for the refrag, but that's a big start. Immortals just now dwindling. It's Rossi that has to go out. Same thing with Emil. Good timing from Emil.
Into it, but they are looking to make a 7-5 half. And well, it's quick aggression. Zeppa's gonna get up close and run it back alongside the curveball, but I don't even think he might need it here. Never mind. Sits in the corner. Owl drone out. Flash goes in. That is lovely. Leaf as well from Sewers. This is a great crunch coming in from Cloud9 Blue. And there's nothing you can do here as Emil. Last one alive is only gonna be able to get 2 off of a collateral. It's 6-5, and Cloud9 Blue reading the pull back, but an owl drone out, and Zeta's getting this information. He's gonna peel away. I like this. He's not gonna over-aggress, but Emil is gonna find Zeppa over-aggressing. A trade back here for Leaf nonetheless. Nice route. He's got a 1-up draft. He can take the fight over top, but he's instead gonna wait. Nice shock darts coming in, but no gravel. It comes in a little bit late. Nova Bolt's gonna miss.
Oh, he's dead.
Is a kill from Zeta off the shock darts.
Good job, Zeta. Even picked up the adjustment there, although yes, it did catch really just the edge of the shock dart. Good aim. Leaf now going in and was baited out by the initial peek. It was actually a double peek, and oh my word, it's all done already. Immortals
to take that fight. Both players double swing, and he's gonna look for some help from his teammates crossing on back. A quadruple peek, and the hot answer force him into the open. Rossi's got a tiny gap, and even then Leaf swinging in from long. It's a double clearance, as now the rest of Cloud9 Blue have approached the site, and while shock darts will cause a little bit of delay, I don't know if it's gonna be enough, as Emil's gonna kick this off with 1. A second frag back, but a shock dart to force him back as well, coming out from 1.
Spike planted.
Genghsta. It's just gonna have to be that second contact. Emil has to be the first.
No way, Zeta.
48 HP. Out goes the turret. There you go. The turret could make all the difference. All on God. In the pistol, it definitely could. Ban quite a bit of damage, but my word, Genghsta. Genghsta could have helped out so much in this round, but Genghsta now down to 43 HP. Can't do anything about it. It is kind of tough though for Mitch. 3 players all coming in from the C link, and there you go. There goes that lurk back. It's actually a flank for a flank. Mitch gonna be able to get 1. Still, Mitch gonna be able to get a second. There you go. There's the flank. Vanity coming in from the C site, taking down Genghsta, and from mid goes Jonah P. Last person is Rossi in mid.
Garage take as well. The alarm bot will be noted, and Jonah P up top the default boxes is going to be good for one. Swarm goes in if it needs to happen. However, Cloud9 Blue losing that first player, now losing a second to Gangsta's own into the backside of B, making things a lot more tricky to navigate if they want to push through, and Rossi's here for the cross.
Oh, Rossi only going to be able to get one, but Genghsta can still hold on to his own canny. Spray goes in, but Leaf goes down to 73 HP. Still a man advantage back for Immortals, and they make it a little bit deeper too. Shot up with a big kill. Leaf walking by the eye, walking by the Lear, and now Immortals playing high-low in the middle of
someone like Leaf to take that space, and I think we might see it. Yup, here it comes. Jonah P trying to reposition, but Leaf is going to get caught instead. A return Hunter Suri back. Gangsta not finding connectivity. However, it slowed down the push for Cloud9 Blue and allowed Rossi to reposition.
Oh, the peek from Jonah P breaks down, but he got a hit. He did get a hit in, but Rossi gonna be able to get one back. One player over towards long is incredibly lit. That's Vanity. And Zeta, there you go, Zeta! Perfect timing as he gets to, cleans up the back of sights. And Immortals, they had the right bodies. Cloud9, still very, very good trade potential. That's all that they line up for sometimes. It is just that setup. But look at the HP. This is possible! Emil! So close as he gets.
He has the cam for the info. Zeppa has at least Vanity to help him for the swing. It's a lovely hold from Cloud9.
Oh, great flash at a great time. But out comes Emil and the rest of Immortals.
Whoa!
And it all works. And the blades over towards long. Not going to work. But instead now it's Vanity in a 1v5. The man has no chance. Oh. Okay, Grabwell actually pulls off the defuse, and Vanity just goes in. Vanity, yes, does getting Nebula out of the back site. That is a great molly up. Just gonna delay him even more. Out goes Vanity. Vanity only gonna be able to get one, but that's a lot of damage. Zeppa now sitting on top of the smoke, and not only that, but he's discombobulated. Still gets one. Zeta and Mitch finish off the final two. Cloud9 survive with 3 players.
With a Phantom Spray alongside a Vandal, you're sure to find a flurry of kills for the Immortals camp, and it's shot up as well in the back lines. Recon bolt to go in. Gravel out. Flash, no. Zeppa's just going in. Try a crossfire. Jonah P for 2. And that's the round here for Immortals to keep Cloud9 Blue off of 13.
And a flawless one at that. There you go, Immortals. They just have a bit of hope back.
Wants to try and do a denial swing. Nearly gets a little bit too aggressive. Recon bolt to ping him out. No, it doesn't. I don't think Mitch got hit, so there's a crossfire underneath to happen and between this cubby.
I think he did get pinged anyways, but it was purely over in that right corner. We just didn't see the ping officially happen, but there you go. Finally, he's going to be able to pull out that neural theft. He only knows that one person's over towards heaven, but more importantly, Cloud9 knows that there's nobody coming in from that flank. They're going to play a bit more aggressively right towards the middle of that site. Immortals still trying to think about how they even want to approach. Blaze Wall on that front side. Shut Up has no leers out, no flashes, but he goes in dry, and he takes down Mitch. Zeppa on the other side of the crossfire, going to be able to get one. Shut Up is still incredibly low. Zeppa gets a second, and make it a third. No, can't get it done. Emil with 150 ping, holding on to this defuse, and he's gonna go down. Cloud9 Blue through to the semifinals in Summer Championships.
Well, Cloud9, it's exactly what